Herbert to throw right away. And his first look is incomplete. You look at this Packers defense. They come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
Numbers don't tell you everything, but they do paint a pretty good picture. We're talking about 2 top 5 units going at each other. One in running the ball, one in stopping the run. I think this is going to be a whole lot of fun myself.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That good for 19 and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And his throw here is incomplete.
Had an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Herbert operating from the red zone. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Here's 2nd and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Herbert now. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Chargers have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Buying time to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Eluding the pressure right. Pass caught, it's Romeo Doubs. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Khalil Herbert. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. The Packers at 5-4 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape and not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone.
Ill-advised throw back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the Chargers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they are back to 500 on the year, got the win last weekend, and it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes, 500 is not where you want to be at this point of the year. Now, we know they've battled through some rough patches this season, so it now comes down to how they're going to finish. Not out of it. Can't afford any more missteps, though.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
This drive was almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sacked on first down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rip, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
Now that one hurts defensively. They force him into 3rd and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3-and-out. Running on first down, Eckler. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. Here's Herbert. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 26. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. A shotgun snap for Herbert. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Second and 10. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a third down coming up. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
And this one is right down the middle. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
Nixon now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
Being chased out left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Khalil Mack in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Here we go.
Now Love. Here's a ball deep from Musgrave. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
On first down, it's Herbert. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Love going to break the huddle, leave here, 1st and 10 at their own 11. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
This pass finds its way to Williams. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Herbert going to change the play here. Back to throw now on 1st down. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. On 2nd down, Eckler. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. And the ball situated at the 9. 2nd and goal. Quick throw here to Johnston. Touchdown! Quentin Johnston, his first NFL reception, goes for 6. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes our score 17-0. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25.
That's what we do. That's what we do. Take that. Thank you.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
On 1st down, right back to Herbert. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And it's a Packers touchdown. Christian Watson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are able to cut into that deficit. Fulk connects on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Fulk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. This fielded right at the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 57 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Herbert changing things up. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for L.A. 47 yards. Herbert on first down now. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And they're going to speed things up here. Now they'll change things up. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he stopped immediately there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Sliding out of the pocket. Throw right side, complete to Williams. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Instead of a 3rd and 4, now they have to manage a 3rd and 9 after the delay of game. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Open man, it's Johnston. Touchdown, Chargers. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Chargers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Nixon now from his end zone. There he goes, right side. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way. Touchdown. On for the extra point is Folk. It's up and good, so they claw back into it. 24-14 now. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Play action. It's Herbert. He gets it to Johnston. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
A gain of 30. First down, Los Angeles.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. First down, Justin Herbert. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. They'll roll him out right. It's caught inside the 25. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Working out of the gun. Love. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Herbert. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 72 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
At their 48-yard line.
Herbert powering up the middle. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Play fake. Here's Love. Finds his receiver, Watson. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
1st down, going to the air with Love. Got Dobbs over the middle. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
A handoff for Herbert. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
1st down, Love to pass. And it's a Packers touchdown. Julio Jones from 19 yards away. And the Packers have got it back to within a score. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. And quickly they get to the line. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. It's Williams on the catch. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Herbert going to change the look. Now a play fake here on 1st down. A little short pass. This is Everett. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot it. It's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots it.
Herbert throwing again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 41-yard line.
First down, Los Angeles.
Herbert off of play action. And that's going to be incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Up the middle with Eckler. 68 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Herbert now. That is caught. Room here to run. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot. And Johnston sent in motion. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Now it's Herbert. On the out route, he finds Johnston. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Here's Herbert. He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Love now. Over the middle, complete. It's Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Here we go. Set.
On 1st and 10, Love. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Joey Bosa, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards. Play action this time with Love. Under pressure, they got him again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And they will finally put an end to the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Flush to his right. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Gerald Everett from 10 yards out. And the Chargers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth-quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now, after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard, but that is not the case as we play on here in this fourth quarter. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This one into the hands of the rookie Luke Musgrave. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Love now to pass on first down, eluding the pressure right. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
97. Let's go. Charge.
On second down, a run with Herbert. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. To throw now. Here's Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Packers. Luke Musgrave, 42 yards. And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Folk connects on the extra point. The lead is trimmed down to 10. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives and a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after him right here. I want to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side. Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try and finish this one off.
I disagree vehemently. I say run the football, you've got the lead.
Well, let's watch it and find out who's right.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. To the air again, Herbert. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 40-yard line.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Eckler now between the tackles. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Austin Eckler. That's rushing touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Nixon now from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they make.
It got this well upfield across the 45. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Love looking to throw it. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. Touchdown, Packers! Romeo Dobbs, 52 yards. And the Packers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Two-point conversion.
Love looking to throw it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
First down, Los Angeles.
Now it's Herbert. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Gerald Everett with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Chargers have extended their lead to 15 now here in the 4th. Well, CD, you know, anytime they get close to the red zone, he is such a threat. And there he is again already, his 2nd touchdown of the ball game.
And I know it's probably a little bit of a failing on my part, but you know I watch a game through defensive eyes, and I don't understand what the coverage was doing there. When he headed out deep, they should have adjusted and flowed towards him. Instead, they left him out there and gave him a chance to make a big play. And, of course, he did exactly that. His size, speed, and versatility makes him a top target in any game.
Nixon now from his end zone. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And the ball comes out. Love lost it and picked up by the Chargers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head. Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Well, the incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late? Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. It's such a costly interception, nearly a pick 6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown. And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score. Following the interception, Love. This is caught. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. Now another timeout called for by the offense. as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
At the Chargers' 2-yard line.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Glove. Flushed out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Here's Love. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his 2nd touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep them in it.
Yeah, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
They're going to pass here with Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. Open man downfield, it's Palmer. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Los Angeles, that's now 5 wins on the campaign as they get the job done here. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games. And they'll have a quick turnaround as they're back in action Thursday at noon Eastern for the traditional